History Month, we want to shine a light on a special program in Missouri. It provides kids who might not have access to the arts affordable dance classes. They even have the first all-black hip-hop competition team in the state. They're so cute. But it goes beyond just dancing, y'all. The kids learn how to live well-balanced lives and reach for the stars. It's all the brainchild of our next guest, who is today's Rad Human. Studio School of Dance. Let's say hi to Isha, also known as Miss Ice. Give it up. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You smell, I know they're not gonna be able to smell you at home, but she smells amazing.
Thank you.
I was like, what are you wearing? But this was inspired by your own lack of access to dance, right, when you were younger?
Yes, so I actually started dancing at the age of 4, and I really remember my first recital. I had that sparkly dress on, that red lipstick. I remember that day, and I did not know what I was doing either. Yeah. So that's what I was looking over.
That's the most fun show to watch.
Yes. Yeah. So, but unfortunately, my mother had to take me out of dance because she couldn't afford it anymore. And so we found she found more dance free programs in the community. Yeah. But it was very hard to find them. And so eventually I joined a dance team at church.
Which is amazing, because a lot of churches where I grew up, you were not allowed to dance.
No,
I was like,
not at all. But I have a crazy story. It's a little weird. So in middle school, I started dancing, and I actually got an F in dance.
Did you not show up, or what?
Well, I misbehaved. I didn't understand. I was ashamed of my body. I didn't want to wear my leotard. I just wouldn't listen. I would cartwheel, do my own thing. But I really loved dance. But back then, they were very disciplined. They walked around with a stick, you got to get this right. So when I left that school, I just found dance everywhere I went. So I ended up going to college doing dance, and I got a business degree, and I said, you know what, let me start my own dance studio to help inner city youth or those who can't afford dance and teach them how to eat healthy. And so that's how Ice Studios got started.
I love it. Got the business degree to be able to implement all of that. So the program has really grown, right? It started off with how many kids?
We started it in 2008 with 11 students, and now we have over 200 students in our program.
Jeez.
Yes.
That's so cool.
We've reached over 5,000 students over the years.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Yes. So we do ballet, hip hop, jazz, tap, tumbling, contemporary, internship programs. But the great thing that we've done is start our competition team. We're the first African-American all-girls hip hop competition team in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, that's amazing. It feels so good to dance, but structure is a big part, right, of every element of the program.
Yes, yes. So with the structure, we're teaching them to be healthy young adults, and the way we do that is coming on time to class, making sure you have a uniform, going home to practice and stretch. We even let the girls study dance and present in class. They make PowerPoints, and they do stretches and dance routines. And then for our younger girls, we do an educational component where we buy them notebooks, and we find dance vocabulary words that's related to their grade level, and they write it down, and they review it, and they go over it, and they come back and present the class. We give them points for doing that, and at the end of the year, if they do all this accomplishment of coming on time, having their uniform, they get rewarded with parties, or we go out into the community and play jump or things like that. So education is important to us. We want to make sure they're doing well in school. If you're not doing well in school, then you cannot be in the dance program. I've gone to schools. I'm on the list of schools to go check on students. Sometimes I help them with their homework. Like, you're not going to dance if you're failing. If you have to come here every week and do your homework with me, if I'm the only person that can encourage you, to encourage you to do that, I will do that. And so,
which is good though, because then it pushes, like a kid like me, like I didn't always do great academically, but I was always involved in athletics and art programs and stuff like that. And in order to be able to be a part of that, I had to keep a certain average. So it pushes kids to really push themselves in the educational field if it's not something that comes natural to them, because they had the desire to be a part of the other. So it's a really smart thing.
Yeah, and secretly, even though we teach in dance, we're really giving them a life skill to help them down the line. We're just using dance, to cover up. But secretly, their parents is like, "Thank you for disciplining my child. They listen to you more. They're doing their chores. Their grades are improving."
They're respecting others, but also respecting themselves. Learning how to do that.
And we're providing a space that they feel safe to grow, to say, "Hey, I'm not doing well. Help me," and because they think we're cool. Because we're doing the dances just like them. So it's just an amazing program that we can offer in inner city, because a lot of students don't have access to that support or mentorship. So yes.
I love it. It's so cool.
Thank you.
So kids can work toward their tuition, right?
Yes, so we really make dance affordable. We have a internship program or work study program where they can come in exchange for class fees. They can work. They do have to put an application just like a job because we tell them this is very serious. We get funding in Kansas City, Missouri, and so we partner with other organizations. And so when we get that funding, we offer that opportunity. But then also in Kansas City, Missouri, they can go work at games, work at concerts, like 16 or older and their parents, and they will donate money to the studio. And so we give those opportunities. So basically, we find opportunities for the parents to say, you can pay for these classes, you just have to work.
And teach them life skills.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. We are back with Isha, the founder of Ice Studio School of Dance, and today's Brad Cuman. The school not only gives kids who can't afford it access to dance classes, it has a bigger mission to shape these young dancers into happy, healthy, achieving adults. Dancers like our next guest, Sahara, has been a student there since she was just 5 years old. I mean, you're 17 now. What keeps you coming back?
So honestly, growing up, I always knew that I wanted to be a dancer or in the performing arts world. So of course, I enrolled in Ice Studios.
Yeah.
It was affordable. It was nearby. So I was like, of course, you know, we gotta get in here. So I've been dancing there since I was a little tiny tyke, and I've learned. I've learned so many different styles of dance, from ballet, hip hop, jazz, a lot. And honestly, going into it, I didn't know how much it was gonna change me as a person and allow me to grow. And it's really helped me with feelings of self-isolation. I've grown up the oldest girl. I'm the only girl in my family. I have 3 younger brothers, and they are very crazy. And so honestly, I've always kind of felt alone, or like nobody really got me at home. So going to Ice Studios, it's like a home away from home. There's girls that
Find your family.
Yes, exactly. There's girls that love to be self-expressive just like me, and just really built a community around me. So I really loved going there, being a part of it. And I've moved up the ranks. At first I was a student, and then I went to being a teacher's assistant, where I helped a whole bunch of teachers. And then I became an instructor. And it's like,
That's so cool.
It is really cool.
Do you like teaching? 'Cause not everybody loves to teach, right? It's like you're good at it, but you can't, like, I can't teach singing, but I find that I'm all right at it, but I can't teach it. But that's a whole different talent.
Yeah, I love teaching. Honestly, I just love when the girls get like a skill that they didn't think they could get, and it was something that I taught them.
And
it's
watching
like
that confidence just be built up.
Seeing their like faces light up. It's like full circle for me, honestly.
Yeah, it really is. You started there at 5, and now you're teaching. That's
and now
incredible.
I'm teaching there.
I know you had something you wanted to say to Miss Ice, right?
Absolutely.
What now?
Yes.
Make me cry.
Okay. So, Miss Ice.
Yes.
Honestly, I know that you know that. I appreciate you. I love you. You mean a lot to me.
Okay.
But I don't think you understand how much you've helped me through my struggle with isolation. Like going to you and going to your studio has really been a home away from home. And I felt a lot less alone with a lot of the girls that are just like me, that can be self-expressive. They can go there without being judged. I've just felt like I have a community around me, and you've helped build that, right? And now it's my last year, and I'll be going to college. But the career skills that you've taught me, communication, punctuality, just all of the skills that you've taught me, I'm going to be carrying that over into my post-secondary education, and that's because of you. And I attribute that to you.
I love you
I
so
appreciate
much. I love you.
You might need some more tissues here in a minute. Sahara is one of the thousands of students that Aisha's impacted, and Isha doesn't know this, so we're gonna get you some tissues. But we also heard from them, so let's take a look.
Dancing at Ice Studios makes me feel welcome.
Makes me feel empowered.
Makes me feel courageous. Dancing at Ice Studios makes me feel I could do anything I put my mind to.
More strong.
Energetic.
Passionate.
Makes me feel very expressive. Dancing at Ice Studios makes me feel like the star I want to be.
I love Miss Ice because she's encouraging.
She always supports me in all my dance classes. Because she gives me a hug. Because she believes in me. Because she helps us even if we can't do it. Because she is very, very calm. Because she's really pretty.
Thank you, Miss Ice.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Ice.
Oh my goodness!
Well, we love what you're doing with Ice Studio. So our friends at Goodles, who make your favorite comfort foods packed with flavor and nutrients, and that's why they are donating $5,000 to further your mission to help out. Thank you so much for taking the time. Good luck going to college.